So paid ads, content, or SEO. And by content, let's just include social media. So Meta ads / Google ads, social media / YouTube long form content, or SEO. Which one is the most important? So this is a more complicated question, and I'll tell you why. Because it depends on a few things, such as TAM, total addressable market. It also depends on speed and the size of the business you're trying to build. So let's go with each level. I would say to get to your first $500,000 to $2 million, generally speaking, right? I'm trying to be industry agnostic here and not just pinpoint or silo just one type of business person listening to this. Let's just say to get to 500K to 2 million in revenue, right? I reckon paid ads. Paid ads is a great acquisition channel. It's pay to play essentially. I think paid ads is a great way to get from 500K to get within that 500K revenue per year to $2 million revenue per year range. If you're e-commerce and products, 1,000,000%, this is the smartest way to do it instead of SEO or just organic social, generally speaking. I know there's some TikTok shop specialists over here, but I'm speaking generally. Meta ads if you're in products or Shopify or Amazon. Facebook ads and Google ads is usually going to be your moneymaker between 500K to 2 mil in rev. That's my opinion. Okay, if you're in the service-based business, you're a junk removalist, maybe you have a Facebook ad agency, maybe you are a coach or a consultant, I dare say as well, generally speaking, 500K to $2 million revenue, I would dare say paid ads as well is a pretty great way to do it. Now, social media and long-form YouTube content. This has nuances, okay? So to get your first 100K to 500K revenue, social media content can help, okay? Paid ads, yes, but if you're a smaller budget, social media, content like that can help. But I'd also say, if you're trying to get to your first, and I have not touched anywhere near this, but I'm giving an example, $10 million, 8-figure companies, especially if you're in a service-based business model or you're trying to transition out of a business model into like private equity, 1,000,000%, I'd say social media and YouTube and long-form content in particular. The reason is because when you're trying to go beyond an industry, if you look at Alex Hormozi or Adrian Patelli in Australia, or if you look at, just really, really big, Elon Musk, like these guys have ridiculously big personal brands. Personal brand of Elon Musk is what sold Tesla, for lack of better words, right? For better or for worse, right? So to get to 8 figures and 9 figures, one pattern that I've started to notice with some of the people in my network that are at that level is personal brand is huge. Am I saying that all big business moguls have big personal brands? No, right? But after meeting people like Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, and a few other people over the last couple of years, personal brand, especially with the advancement of AI, is definitely a way to bulletproof industry disruption and allow you to pivot. So I dare say 8 figures plus, social media and long form YouTube, as well as for people that are really small. That's a great way to kind of get the name out there at a local level or like a city level. Now SEO, which is what I love doing, and I love content as well, and ads. I would say SEO could probably be SEO's in each category, to be honest with you guys. If I was to recommend it, I would just recommend SEO in different levels of aggression. So if you're really, really small, I'd focus on Google business profile activity, GBP posting, local SEO. But then if you're like now trying to escape out of that 100 to 500K a year revenue region, then you'd have to really start thinking of, all right, like really aggressive keyword strategies that are maybe popular in your city. If you're trying to grow into nationally, there's definitely going to be some easy wins in national keywords that you can pinpoint and snag, So, and then if you're a big company and you have big budgets, just go crazy with content. And there's so much strategy that there's so much I'm not going to give when it comes to SEO because I've learned so much about it over the last nearly 6 years and I've worked at 2 SEO agencies. But guys, the more I learn about SEO, the more I'm like, okay, it's kind of similar-ish to the content thing, except with social media and YouTube. The thing is with SEO is you're building constant goodwill with literally one of the biggest search engines in the world, Google, right? So the more Google has reference points to your name or your businesses or business, the more you're building a mountain that is harder for other people to climb. So I'd say SEO is relevant at each level, whether you have a huge business, you have a small business, or you have a medium-sized company. But for the big businesses, like in this generation, personal brand still trumps SEO, generally speaking. But if you're a mid-sized business, you'd be foolish to just rely on paid acquisition with ads, because God forbid, if a media platform gets banned in a country, and it comes to your country and next minute you can't run Facebook ads anymore or Google ads anymore, well, if you are searchable still on Safari, Bing, Google, and other search engines, Yahoo even, well, now you have created more parachutes, for lack of better words, right? Or more barricades to guard yourself against, instead of relying on a media platform where if you don't press the ad button or the ad isn't performing, well, your acquisition is messed up or it's trash or it's dead. Whereas with SEO, you're building constant goodwill, and it's a little bit more challenging, I guess, to kind of disrupt the natural progression and flow of it. If you're getting 80 inquiries a month from SEO, even if you have a competitor that's sneaking up on you and taking a few of your keywords, well, you still might have another 40 keywords that you're ranking for. So your lead in inquiries has only dropped by like 15 to 20%, right? So yeah, very good topic. There's a lot of nuances here, but yes, generally speaking, I'd say that each of those three have their own places at different revenue levels, and some are more important than others at certain times. But overall, yes, personal brand reigns supreme. And if you want a hand with your personal brand, then you already know who to hit up. Check the description. You can reach out to our team. We've built multiple personal brands. I've worked with politicians. I've worked with celebrities. I've helped celebrities make over 100 grand in less than 6 weeks in some cases. I've done multiple celebrities actually. Yeah, personal brands makes a lot of sense to me. I've got a lot of skin in the game there. I'm also building my own. I've obviously done stuff with Ty Lopez as well. But also I think SEO, guys, it's kind of the thing that you'll just need to do regardless. You're better off doing it at the start anyway with a smaller speed. But yeah, to make revenue relatively quickly, assuming that you have some budget, paid ads is a great way to make your first couple 100K, couple mil in rev. But if you were just relying on that, I think you're in a very dangerous and non-advantageous position. All right, let me know what you guys think. Comments, like this please as well, share this with a friend, and as always, think mega.